What did the cast of Wicked say while playing Riichi Mahjong? Mahjong is strife, no one deserves this. Luck has no purpose in the red grind. Nothing matters while we climb out of masters. Frick my life, dealer got aura chew. Welcome back. Yes, I do have rage issues because of Mahjong. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. I hope you're having a good day wherever you are, folks. Look, it's a beautiful day to be playing Mahjong. I understand that we were in the running. We really wanted first place in yesterday's video, and alas, we get second. But you know what I always say? Second place Steves get second place degrees. We are still ranking up. We're still gonna rank up out of Master 2-star, and then we're gonna go to Virginia, and then we're gonna go to the White House. Yeah! We're going back into the Jade Room today. As we load into the Jade Room, let me just say this. If you like the song or if you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as it helps out me and the channel such a great deal. It brings us to our feature comment of the day. Diehard Homie writes, thanks for the videos you sung. Like many others, I started playing after I saw you playing with Kate and NL and just made it to Expert 2 last week over the holidays. I've also introduced my best friend and brother to Riichi, and they play now too. Thanks for introducing us to this amazing game and keep up the great parodies. Thank you so much. I really appreciate this comment. I love knowing it brings me a lot of satisfaction to know that I've gotten a lot of people into this game. Now, Yusong, don't you also feel a little bit guilty? It's kind of like, oh, you feel a lot of satisfaction for getting people to sign up for the Stanford prison experiment. Like, don't you feel some level of guilt? Oh, absolutely I do. Absolutely I do. Hang on. We got 4 pairs in our hand. Unfortunately, we might be going for a 7 pairs hand. I don't like that either. I'm just going to be straight up with you. I don't like that either. We're going to see where the tiles take us. Okay, and that's the most 7 pairs hand I've ever seen in my entire life. Let me just think for a second. I think we are going for 7 pairs. So 3 of Bamboozler is the Dora indicator. I don't really want to wait on the 3 of Bamboo if I can help it. I also just don't want to wait on the 2 and the 6, right? Both of these tiles are very, very close to the 4 of Bamboo, which is the Dora tile. People are going to want to keep the Dora tile around, so these are not the droids that I'm looking for. These are not the tiles that I'm hoping. And on 8 of Bamboo is fine. 8 of Bamboo I'll take. While we're at the start of the video, I also want to give a quick shout out to all the patrons. Welcome to Aaron B and Saffron3694. Thank you so much for joining the Patreon. Link is down below, patreon.com/yu_SONG. For $4 a month, you get access to a bonus video every single month, as well as the shout out like you're hearing right now and a whole bunch more. Sincerely, thank you for allowing me to keep doing what I'm doing. It's the best way to support me, to give me the biggest slice of the pie there. I'm gonna keep the 5 of circles. People are calling this the greediest decision that's ever been made, but I want to be able to accept the red 5, right? Red 5 of circles. I know there's like a 1% chance that we draw into it, probably less. Ooh, okay. I'll keep a Vivian Westwind. Now, don't get me wrong, one of them's already been discarded, but the same thing can be said about the 8 of characters. And if I had to choose, if I had to choose between you saw, I'm gonna need you to stop referencing that book. It has no conversational relevance to what you are doing at hand. It is just, I guess it sounds a little similar to the sentence that you were going to say anyways. But if I had to choose between one of the 2 tiles, I'd rather wait on the Vivian Westwind. Folks, I'm coming into this game. I don't know if you can tell, okay? There's something has changed within me to keep the Wicked theming going. Something is not the same. I'm coming into this video a little confident, okay? Why am I confident? Have I been studying Riichi Mahjong in my spare time? No, unfortunately not. I have neither been partying nor have I been studying the blade. I've just been me, trying to, going to the grocery store and stuff, just doing a lot of chores and errands. Left Lord cuts the Riichi tile. Or, excuse me, the Dora tile. I'm going to be real with you, I hate that. Right Lord has also pawned up the red dragon. I'm going to be real with you, I hate that. I'm staring down the barrel of a 7 pairs, nothing hand. I hate that. This is not looking good. This is not looking good for your boy, but you never know. Our fortune could change at any moment. Drawing into red 5 of circles or red 5 of characters, I would have to smash the like and subscribe button. Like, if I can Riichi and single tile York it for the Vivian Westwind, no one's stopping me from doing that. I should also think long and hard about the fact that, like, we're 10 discards in. I have a fairly worthless hand as far as things go, right? We don't have a 4-han, 5-han banger. We have at most a Riichi, okay, well, I'm gonna go for it. But I was gonna say, like, we should maybe play defensively. And instead what I did was that I called Riichi. Instead what I did was I did the most offensive thing and called Riichi. But you never know. Sometimes a good defense might be a good offense. Let's see. I think if someone has a Vivian Westwind, it's very likely to come out. It's already been discarded once. You would have to be a freaking fool with your pants on the ground, nonetheless, to wait a single tile on the Westwind for 7 pairs, nothing. You'd have to be out of your dang mind. Your Honor, I am out of my dang mind. I'm coming into this game confident, not because of any Mahjong-related reasoning, but because my backlog. Oh, no. Single tile. You know if they drew the Westwind, that would come out too. Oh my god. Okay, that hurts. That definitely hurts. We're gonna want that one back. We also paid an extra $1,000 just to watch Right Lord eat our lunch, so that certainly doesn't feel good. But as far as, you know, that was kind of the best case scenario for that hand. I'm glad at least we get to see the orange pixels of the Riichi button. So my backlog is where I want it to be, and it brings all the viewers to the yard. God, my backlog is where I want it to be. What does that mean? It just means that I have a few videos recorded in advance, and whenever I'm in this position where I'm not like behind on the YouTube channel or on the Twitch or on any of the, you know, content creation side of things. And I do think that this job is the hardest job that's ever been created. I think it's harder than being a doctor, a nurse, or a teacher, or a firefighter. I think it's harder than all of those, of course. /s/joking /italicized, okay? The most sarcastic way to frame a sentence. Okay, hang on. I mean, this probably is Tanya, but I'm not gonna lie, drawing into 8 of characters is still kind of heat with it. Just kidding. It's actually awful. 3 of my apes are gone. And this is my cue to get the frick on out of there. I will say this. There is a slight chance, right? We could get a 2-3-4 mixed triple sequence, a Sanshokler, if you will, in all 3 suits. That would be nice. Drawing into 4 of characters or 3 of bamboo would certainly help that cause. Sure, I'm okay with this. Now we can draw into a triplet of the 3s, or maybe if we draw into a pair of the 3 of characters, we can change hang on, I don't know what I was gonna say, but this is a nice and flexible shape here that we got going on in the circle suit. Whenever I'm in this position psychologically, right? Nope, we can still accept the 4 of characters even without that 5. I feel like I play my best Mahjong when I'm not anxiously being like, oh, what am I gonna do for tomorrow's upload? And instead I'm like, well, I could get sick for a few days and it would still be fine. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna hit you with a, this one's weird with it. I'm gonna hit you with a, this is extremely strange with it. I can pawn into 3 or 4 of circles. I could shi into 3 or 5 of bamboo. It's all simples. It's all simples, nothing. Like, this hand, as far as things go, is not that valuable. Okay. Nothing matters, but knowing nothing matters. Riichi Tanya. Riichi, all simples, red 5. That's not bad. Right Lord kills our Ipatsuler chance, but that's okay. Yusong, I'm begging you as someone new to the game. I'm trying to show you to my friends. I need you to say the real terms instead of adding LER to every single Yaku that exists in this game. This game is already confusing. I can't. I'm either the Sanshokler or I'm the Ipatsuler. There's no middle ground, okay? I could have maybe waited if I drew into a 2 or a 5 of circles. It would have been nasty with it. It would have been Riichi, all simples, Pinfu, red 5 with a pure double sequence chance. Like, that might have been a nice thing to wait for. But I think, you know, why wait when we can just YOLO slam the Riichi? Okay, this is not that bad, right? We cut the 6 of circles, showing to the table that we're not waiting with a 4-5. That might indicate someone. This is an inadvertent Suji trap. It might indicate to someone, oh, I guess the 3 of circles is looking a lot safer. They're not waiting with a 4-5. They'd have to be some sort of fool to be waiting with a 1-2 or a double pair wait or something along those lines. So maybe 3 of circles comes out. And now look at this. 3 copies of the 1 are gone. Now it's very unlikely that I'm waiting with a 1-2. Of course, you know, the grim news about this is that call me some brothers, the way this be grim. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Editor, cut that out of the video. Cut that out of the video. There is no editor. It's just me. I'm gonna leave it in the video. Oh, Yostar, love that joke, dude. Yostar, love that joke. Riichi, Sumo, All simples, red 5. This is a 4-han banger. Maybe even more if I get some Orodizis. It's a 5-han banger, so it's still 8,000 points, but I'm not going to complain despite what my tone might indicate. I'm very, very happy winning that manga. That's nice right there. That's genuinely nice. Thank you, Yostar. I appreciate it. We could set aside differences. I'm sorry for all the times I've compared this game to the Stanford Prison Experiment. I'm sorry, okay? Okay, this is good. Maybe a Tanya of Terry once again. Can I just be real with you? 4 concealed triplets? Like, can I just be real with you? Yakuman territory? Like, this is not a bad start if we are genuinely to go for a Yakuman, a 4 concealed triplets hand. This is kind of nasty with it, actually. Am I ever gonna pawn? I mean, it's a little tempting, right? Like, if someone throws a red 5 of circles, it'd be rude not to. You know what I mean? It'd be kind of rude not to at least call a little pawn. 6 of circles is nice here, right? I think 6 of circles is one of our better draws. It guarantees. Holy, really now? Really now? I understand that the Yakuman is like funny and nice. Remind you of anyone? Yeah, what's the opposite of self-deprecating humor? Self-aggrandizing humor? Why is it that popular? Oh, because it's really obnoxious? Oh, okay. If we get to pawn here, I think we take it. Like, I don't think we're supposed to sit on our thumbs and wait for the perfect opportunity. I think if someone gives us a chance to call pawn, I think we absolutely take that pawn. All triplets, all simples, 3-han Marty. It's just, that's not that good. But at the same time, I'm like, this hand is dangerous. Like, if someone calls Riichi, we have very few unique tiles. Like, it's really hard to fold here. Oh, no. I think we go for it. I don't know. This is a little antsy of me. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is a little antsy of me. It might not be right here. Let me write this down. East 3 pawn decision. It's probably not right. But at the same time, I'm scared. I'm genuinely scared of someone calling Riichi. That is my biggest fear. Should I just keep this as a safe tile? Or should I open up acceptance for the 4 of characters? I think that getting into Tenpai is a little bit more valuable here, but I wouldn't look at you funny if no, I'm not. I'm in first place right now. I'm not gonna con and throw someone else a life raft. No, absolutely not. Yusong, that's cruel and unusual. I know, but like, I'm not doing that. Everyone else could call Riichi and ruin my life and eat my lunch afterwards if I call con. So I simply would not like to call con right now. Sure. Now I can accept 4 or 7 of bamboo. Not to mention I could still accept the original, you know, my original pair, the 6 of bamboo. So this is not looking terrible. It's still, I can't help but notice that I'm not in Tenpai after all this time. We're chilling. Don't lose faith, Yusong. Hang on. I need to do a little bit of housekeeping. Pawn, by the way, and I'm going for the widest outs. This is all simples, nothing. Just because it's too spicy right now. This town is way too spicy for the both of us. This is way too spicy. E3 pawn decision, Tenpai decision. This is gonna drive a rift in the Riichi Mahjong community. Oh, Yusong, you shouldn't have played it like this. I know, but like, this is just I want to win this one instead of maximizing my score. I'm already in first place. This just feels so spice-tacular. I just don't feel good right now. It feels dangerous. Yeah, okay. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, is this a Yakuman? Please don't let it be a Yakuman. It's 789 San Shokler, red 5 Dora. Oh, no. And they're the... Oh, no. I pay out 12,000. Oh, no. Yeah, Oh, no. Okay. That's gonna happen. You know, I applaud myself for having a good head on my shoulders, but that is genuinely gonna happen sometimes. Holy frick! You know what else is gonna happen? This hand is 1-2 nasty with a 3-4. You can even she into a 4 of circles. I think we just open our hand. We go Oppa Tanya style, like genuinely, unironically. We just start pawning and sheeing our way to the top. This is a really great situation. 3 Dora Tanya. Look, I don't like, you know, consistently playing from behind, which is where we find ourselves. Okay. Slay. Yeah, don't really know how this hand is gonna look when it's all said and done. But Westwind for our Seawind, it's a little tricky, right? One of them's already been discarded. Like, I hate that. I need the Westwind to come out. If there is a god and they are unjust and they favor me, I need the Westwind to come out. I can't have this tile just be stuck somewhere in the dead wall for like eons and eons. I need someone to throw. I can't, dude. I can't. But if I don't see how I win. If I don't, I genuinely don't see how I win. But I feel like I'm getting goofy with it. Oh, no. Okay, well, we can see what happens here. Like, we can draw into 5 of characters followed by 4 of characters and still go for all simples, right? It's not terrible what's happening right now. He said coping so aggressively, it's not even funny. I need, please, if there is a just god or an unjust god, Westwind, someone Westwind, right, Lord Westwind, second Westwind. Okay, never mind. I came into this game confident too, but you know what? That's okay. I'm just happy that the backlog is where it's at. I also, you know, speaking of high self-esteem, I had a weird moment this past weekend. We did our so I've been regaling you with tales of improv class. I'm doing like an improv class. It's just a fun way to meet friends and do something silly. And honestly, I think it's going pretty decently on both of those fronts. Right Lord is pawning off of a storm right now. We know that they have 0 Dora. They might have like a few red 5s. I know their hand is not that valuable. I need someone to throw the Westwind. Oh my god. I can't pawn that. I genuinely can't pawn that. I could pawn that, but I don't think it's good. I think I want to pawn the Westwind and just beat in Tenpai. Or I want to chi into... Oh no, dude. Red Dragon is nothing to me. It's literally nothing. If I draw into a 4 of Bamboozlers, yeah, we can cut Westwind followed by Westwind, right? And go Tanya style. So I don't hate the 3 of bamboo here. Still a very tricky hand to play. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's tricky because I called pawn. Whoa. Okay, and now Right Lord's not playing defense, right? They got 2 completed sets. I mean, they don't see any Dora, but I don't know if they would. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if they're ever folding from this position, so I'm just hoping that they draw into like an 8 of characters and they can't use it, or that we just sumo. Sumo will be nasty here as well. And I'm praying that we just don't deal in. I'm praying that we just don't deal in. It's in God's hands right now. I'm never folding. I'm always calling con on the 3 of circles. Our hand is set in stone. Our hand is genuinely set in stone, and we're just waiting for someone to claim Excalibur. Wait, is the sword in the stone? Excalibur? Oh, God. Now people are going to find out that my high fantasy knowledge is bad. I'm going to be laughed off the internet. At least this, you know, the cool nerdy side of the internet. Oh, God. Oh, God. They were waiting with the same exact tiles as me, too. Oh, my God. You versus the hand they told you not to worry about. That's so gross. All right, we're going to need some good luck to... Stop giving me false hope, dude. I genuinely... I'm gonna need you to stop doing this. Because this feels awesome, right? Prevalent Wind, White Deezy. What a nice starting hand. Surely, this is not gonna end in pain and suffering, right? Surely these prison guards, even though that they're not real prison guards, aren't gonna treat me poorly because of the social conditions that we've been put in, right? Right? Okay. I mean, this is weird. I don't know what to discard now. Oh my god. Tell me this isn't 7 pairs. Because I absolutely pawn Eastwind or White Dragon. And then what do I discard? I don't know. I think it's the 1 of characters, but I'm not sure. We're doing the way that the improv class is structured is that you do 4 classes, and then you do a show, and then you do 4 more classes, and then you do your second show. And then that's the end of the class. So we're 4 classes in, we did our first show. Something weird happened. Something weird happened that I wanted to talk about. And I have to be very, very careful, because for some length of this story, you're going to think I'm tooting my own horn. And to some extent, it is inevitable. But I really want to preface this with saying, like, I just want to tell you this in a very level-headed way. So, we got to the venue for our show, and then, you know, hang on. I mean, I know what my shapes are. Why is my hand bad, though? Like, why is my hand bad, though? And I don't mean like, ooh, he a baddie with it. 6-7. Yusong, please stop. You're sweating from how hard you're trying to remain relevant. Okay, I hear you. It's not good to shoehorn stuff like that. But he a baddie with it. What the hell? Please. Okay, let me pawn into Eastwind, and then let me win off of the 6 of circles. That would be so nice. Get me out of here. Get me out of this social ditch that I've dug myself into. I still think I'm cutting 2 of bamboo followed by 2 of bamboo. I don't really like the situation that I'm in right now. Or rather, I don't want to change up my hand at all. God dang it, dude. So I have safe tiles. I have safe tiles out the wazoo, actually. But if I pawn Eastman, I think I just go. I think because Right Lord can't play defense. And then I'm in tempo with a pretty decent weight, right? 3 copies of the 3 of whatever's left. Dude, oh my god. 3 of the 4s are gone. Please. I really don't want to fold this hand. I really don't want to fold this hand. Who are you and what have you done with Yusong? I have another dealer seat coming up. So shouldn't I fold here? Shouldn't I fold here? Shouldn't I fold here? Oh my god, it passed. Okay. Gaming. I'm risking this all for a what? A guaranteed 2-Han hand? Oh my god, I'm risking it for 2-Han. It's not even guaranteed 3-Han. If I draw into the Dora, then things become really awkward. But that's still only, like, I could win off of the 4. It's 2-Han. Would I throw away a Pinfu red 5 hand? Yes, I would. Absolutely, I would. So what is the obsession with keeping this hand? This hand is just all simple as red 5. That is all it is. But I guess it's kind of like, oh, I'm going to lose my mind. But hey, look, I understand this sucks. Like, I genuinely understand this sucks. But had we pawned there, we would have had to discard like 3 of characters or 2 of bamboo. And those tiles are like the tiles that I'm trying to avoid discarding right now. I hope that that's clear. Like, I know it's like, oh, well, it seems like calling pawn was the correct choice, right? Until you realize that we have to discard after we call pawn. And then suddenly doesn't seem like so much of the right choice. Hang on. 5 of circles is a safe tile. I'm 2 tiles away from Tenpai. I can maybe get back into Tenpai. How do I feel about... Okay. I'm okay with throwing 3... This is a dealer dub. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's an 11,000. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just don't know what to say. 5 of circles was safe. It was discarded moments ago. I genuinely I came into this video confident. And Right Lord emote. Okay, and that's a mute. And you're gonna, as soon as I learn how to write kanji, you're going in the death note, buddy. 1, 2, 3. I don't think this is half flush territory. Although we do need points, right? We're in a dire need of points right now. What do I want to draw into? White dragon is nice for points. Red 5 in either the circle suit or the bamboo suit. I'll take a regular 5. Beggars can't be choosers, and we're certainly begging right now. So 1, 2 is our weakest shape. If we draw into a 4, 5 or something, that this 1, 2 shape, you know, is getting thrown. I think I do press pawn on the red dragon. I just want to make it into my dealer seat before, and then we can play Giga Desperate. Okay, but until then, I just want to kiss the ground and make it into South 1. Oh my god, this is what a game. Parentheses derogatory. Like genuinely, what a game. I would be okay. We got to play for third, right? Like it's not. Playing for first is probably irresponsible, but playing for third is probably fine. How do I feel about this 6-7, 6-7, 6-7? I don't know. If I draw into like a 8 or a 5, I'm pretty sure I can cut the 4, and then maybe this will be such a banger elongated shape or whatever that we can use the. Okay, all right. Well, I'm counting this 1 too. I think that this is still the best method forward. You want to know what the nut draw is? Red dragon. Nut draw is the red dragon. Then we might be able to call Riichi red dragon and have a double-sided weight. That would go extremely hard. We get to the venue for our show. We realize that like we need 6 people for each half of the show. It's an hour long. First group of 6 does first. Oh man, this sucks. Jesus Christ on a bike. I'm sorry for all the profanity, but it's like there's no other way around it. We're in the pain mines right now. We only have 11 people there, so someone needs to go twice. Someone gets to go twice, right? It's nice to get that reps in just for stage time and do it, because doing improv in a class is like fine. Oh no, dude. Oh no. Why are you like this? I don't know. I want to pawn everything. That's the MFing problem. That damn smile. Hang on. 5 is safe. There's 2 5s visible. There's 3 5s visible. You're not waiting with a 4-5 if you're going to call Riichi with the red 5. I don't think my hand is ever going to get better than this. Red Dragon, 2 DZs. I could also just call Chi and the YOLO send it here. I don't think that that's necessarily correct. Oh, 3 of my apes are gone. Surely not. Oh no, I'm denial posting right now. I'm just copy. I'm posting. No, I'm not playing good Mahjong right now. There's just no way. You don't have a 4-5. You don't have a 6-7. Unfortunate, but that's genuinely the numbers that I have to say right now. Do I pawn Red Dragon? Yeah, I think I do. Wow, really now? Now I absolutely pawn Red Dragon. You don't have a 7-8 and you don't have a 4-5, right? All my 5's gone? No, most of my... Disgusting. Actually disgusting. Actually gross. Please, I need a crosser to deal in. The Riichi here, I have to YOLO send. Riichi, Red Dragon, Dora Dora. 4-hand banger. As far as this hand, oh my god. The start of this hand, if you told me we were in Tenbai for a 4-hand banger at the end of this, I would not believe you. I would genuinely not believe you. Please, Sumo Ipatsuler one time for the... Okay, alright. That's fine. Can't always become the Ipatsuler. And that's a title that, you know, you have to wear with a lot of responsibility. Someone else could still win, by the way. Like, I don't think left load is necessarily out of it. I don't think right load is necessarily out of it. I should be paying a little bit more attention as to whether or not they are dragging or if they're folding right now. A la not quite my tempo. And I wanted to tell you about, but I'm locked in right now. I'm just nervous and anxious. I need to know how this Mahjong hand goes before I finish this anecdote. Vylor, I'm gonna need you to take less time. Oops. I'm gonna unmute them. I mean, no, I shouldn't unmute them because they're gonna tilt me. But they were emoting when I dealt in before. Your Honor, they started it. Your Honor, they started it. I did not start it. They started it. And it was big of me, actually, to emote them. Yusong, you have the mental fragility of a 6-year-old? Okay, fine. Okay, didn't realize my hater convention was in town. Oh, suddenly real quiet, by the way. Suddenly real quiet. Oh my god. Oh, I can't imagine why. Maybe it doesn't feel good to be emoted on it. So we needed to draw straws. I'm okay with this. That hand I was not married to. The little delay there, that was scary. I'm not gonna lie to you, that was a little scary. Do I call pawn here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yo, I don't hate calling pawn here. Oh my god, I really don't hate calling pawn here. Yeah. Tanya Terry all the way to the bank, right? What else is nice in this hand? I guess 7 of bamboo. A little bit awkward if we draw into a 9 after that. But then we might be able to just call Riichi or something. So it's not a terrible situation. Say the whole word. Shun. Okay. I'm going to keep this just in case we draw into another 7 of circles because then we get to accept the Dora or go for a pure double sequence chance. And that's really nice. But I'm also just 1 tile away from Tenbai, and I accept that Tenbai no matter what. If someone is willing to throw 6 or an 8 of characters, and left lord is going for a half flush in the stupid head suit, so they might genuinely throw a 6 or an 8 of characters. We might be able to have a very, very fast card, Tracy Chapman style, or a very, very fast hand Mahjong style. Sure. Now I can just accept a gazillion and a half tiles to get into Tenpai. 6 of characters, 7 of characters, 8 of characters, 6 of bamboo, 7 of bamboo. I'm sure there's, yeah. I'm sure there's more, maybe. No, that's probably it. But I like my odds here. I genuinely like my odds here. Like I'm playing, what's that one character where you can only have odd cards at Baku in Hearthstone? You know what I'm talking about? There's a character where it's like, oh, the deck building constriction was like you could only 6, 7, 8 Sanchokler. Oh my god! If I draw into 7 of characters, I must accept the Sanchokler chance. Okay, Riichi is called, but 3 Dora are gone, and Right Lord is my mortal enemy. Oh, the misery! Hang on. A million 4s and 5s are thrown. You wouldn't. You just simply wouldn't. You just simply wouldn't do that. Okay, 5 of circles is being thrown. 3 Dora are visible, 1 red 5 is visible. This hand is not that valuable. This hand just can't be. It could still be with like Sanshoku and stuff, but the likelihood of that is like pretty low. Call me a Flow Rider song. So I think it's okay to push here, but I don't know how aggressively it's okay to push here. Please just let me run. Please just let me run here. I'm cutting the 2 of circles because they cut a 5. They're not waiting with a 3-4. I am in Tenpai. I would very much like to repeat the dealer's seat. Oh, please. Okay. A second Riichi has hit the building. How much do I believe in myself? Hang on. They cut a 7 early, but there's no 2s and 3s visible. Oh, man. It's probably fine, but I hate it. I hate my big chungus life right now. Oh, my God. Of all the big chungus lives to have. But if I cut this, what's my next safe discard? I don't think I have one. I genuinely... So what is the point? Why are we here? Just to suffer? Oh, man. I'm dealing in with a terminal. I'm not dealing in with a terminal. I'm going to need someone else to throw a safe tile right now. 3 5s are visible. I hate my big chungus life. I hate my big chungus life. I'm waking up. I'm dealing in with another terminal. I need right lord to deal into left lord. A lot of 7s are gone. I don't know if that means anything. I'm dealing in with another terminal. Oops, I should have thrown the 6 of circles. 6 of circles is inside Tsuji. Okay, no one's waiting with a 4-5. I'm yapping. I'm yapping right now. I don't even know what's happening. I'm scared right now. 8 of circles seems pretty safe. I think 6 of bamboo also seems... Ooh. They're calling it the dumbest decision ever made. Ah! Okay. They were double pair York in it? No, dude, no. And they hit an Orador. No. No, that's so bad for me. Because I pay out 2,000 and everyone else pays 1,000. And now I gotta remute Right Lord. Yeah, I'm gonna just remute them. I can't handle the psychic damage. Can someone do a 9-tile redraw again? This hand is so bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's counting orphans. That's how you know this hand is terrible. Northwind is our nut draw. Otherwise, I don't see how this hand wins. Maybe just a Pinfu moment. Oh my God, is it grim right now? Call me some brothers. So we kind of like drew straws, and so I got to go twice, and that was kind of cool, and I felt very lucky. And before the show, I was peeing in the bathroom. Yeah, I get nervous. I immediately got a stomachache upon arriving there. And it wasn't because I ate like a Trader Joe's frozen meal in like 10 minutes before leaving because I was running behind. Can't be that. Has to be the nerves. But anyway. Dude, this hand is so bad. But I don't think there's any other way. So I got to go twice. Before the show, I'm in the bathroom. It's like a all-gender bathroom. And it's like a weird like open floor plan, like just like a million people are in there, and my classmates were also like washing their hands as I was washing my hands, and they were like, "Hey, Yusong, this is gonna sound like I'm tooting my own horn, but I promise you, it's I don't know, maybe it is just tooting my own horn, but I hope you'll forgive me, and I hope I don't sound too braggadocious." They were just like, "Hey, Yusong, we're glad. We were just talking about how we're glad you're going twice. Like you're very funny." And sometimes you just say these like really funny things, and I genuinely, my brain, I could honestly cry right now thinking about it, because I was like, oh my God, I thought no one liked me. I genuinely, sorry to get really sincere all of a sudden on main, but I was like, I just was under the impression that nobody liked me, and I was thinking a lot about this moment, not because I was like, oh yes, Yusong, live in that compliment forever. No, but it was I had like a real self-examine moment afterwards. Self-reflection. Self-exam sounds is maybe a different thing. But I had a moment of self-reflection afterwards where it's like and by the way, like I understand the tragedy in all this, which is like Yusong, like you never have to believe me or anyone else when anyone says I got a compliment that I was funny. You want to know how to immediately... Right Lord isn't folding. Are you kidding me? Is there a God? I'm so sorry. I didn't realize there was an absence of God in the audience tonight. And now I gotta play safe for both of these bozos. Oh, hilarious. Just hilarious. So funny, in fact. Right Lord dealing to left Lord. I'm begging you. That's one way. Luigi wins by doing absolute... They're not playing any defense right now. Is the Goofy convention in town? Am I the headline act of the Goofy? Please! They're not playing safe! $1 million! Oh my God! Let me out of this Stanford prison! I hate being in this Stanford prison right now. Oh my God. This is inhumane. Deal in. Oh my God. I need Right Lord to deal in. Please. I need them to deal in more than I need Left Lord to sumo. Like infinitesimally more. Voice crack. Keep it in. Deal in. That's not a safe tile at all. God, I love this game. God, oh my God, oh my God. No game can hurt you like Mahjong can hurt you. Yes, yes, it feels so good. Not a safe tile, by the way. Not a safe tile. How many apes are gone? 3. No, that's not all of them. That's genuinely not all of them. I should have cut the one of bamboozlers, I guess. Not a safe tile. That is a raw dog, not a safe tile. This was cut. I don't know when this was cut. Oh my God. Oh my. Oh. Yes! That's what you get when you let your heart win. Oh, one Orador, none Orador. That's fine. Makes it easier for me to climb out of last place. Just marginally, but it's something. Oh my God. Did you see how many... Right Lord must have had a triplet of the Red Dragons. That's the only world where that makes sense. That's the only world where that makes sense. This is a Riichi Pinfu hand. It's not great, but it's fine. At least this was Hawk doable, right? Like, this is playable at the least. Oh my God. Okay, Westwind is our Seawind. Zendaya is Michi. Okay, but the Northwind... I mean, we're not really looking for the Northwind triplet anyway. You know, I often make jokes on stream, and then I look to chat expecting to see a flurry of +2s, and then no one says anything. So you absolutely don't have to believe me, this anecdote. In fact, you probably shouldn't. You probably shouldn't. But anyway, also, I just saw this. I had a reminder on my hang on. Ugh, this is a little bit weird. I think I'm supposed to cut this 1 right now. I know, or I don't know. The 1-3 shape is bad. If we draw into a 4 of characters, then I'll cut the Nolan Northwind. But I just don't like the 1-3 shape. 1-3 shape is hard to improve. Getting a little lucky, I guess, with the 2 of it. What is happening right now? What is genuinely happening? This is the world's goofiest, what, half outside hand? No, what's the Dora? It's the Eastwind? You have half outside hand with 2 Dora? Is that what's happening right now? Okay, well, that sucks if you do. Really? You got like a Chi or something goofy here? Okay. So they don't have like triplets or something like nasty with it. Yusong, define that? I can't. I can't. I don't even know what I'm saying. 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs in my hand. I might be going for a 7 pairs hand. Unfortunately, they don't have Red Dragon either. I have no idea what's going on. These are some really scary discards. You want to know what would be nice here? Right Lord dealing in. Oh, I would love that. I would genuinely love that. That would really hit the spot if Right Lord dealt into a Hanemon. Oh my God. Oh, that would feel so good. Maybe Left Lord is just cutting valuable tiles and like giga folding from day 1. They do have half outside. They do have. Okay, so this is just weird now, right? Like this is. It has to be half outside hand. They don't have White Dragon. They don't have Red Dragon. They could have Green Dragon. They could have Southwind. No, they can't have Southwind. I'm just trying to think of other ways that they could make their hand valid. Because if not, then hilariously 5 of Bamboo and 6 of Bamboo are the safest tiles to throw. And I think a Crossword is also getting the memo, right? Yeah. This is actually okay to throw. 8 and 9 of circles. Luckily, Left Lord has discarded them. That's not a safe tile. That's not a safe tile to what Left Lord is doing right now. I just need me getting angry at the unfair treatment at the dominatrix appointment. Can someone else please be punished? Sorry, Jesus Christ. Jesus. Some people said that you were funny. I wasn't, but I did a lot of like self-reflection, and afterwards I was like, don't let me call Riichi here. Don't let me get into Tenpai. I can't throw that. I genuinely just cannot throw that. I need to go 7 pairs. If I am to go for anything, this is a 7 pairs moment. I draw into 1 of Bamboo, and I single tile York for the 8 of Bamboo. Or vice versa. Yeah, this is awful. This is just awful. Someone could bail me the frick out with a 1 of Bamboo, but oh no, that's so bad. That's so bad. Now I need a Mongon in South 4. It's a Sumo. Oh, how lucky. Oh, how funny. How droll, even. I need a Mongon here, right? Or I need a direct hit like mid-sized sedan from Right Lord. Oh, none value in my hand. Nothing. Seawind, Prevalent Wind, Red 5? No, dude. This is not good. This is so not good. Seawind, Prevalent Wind doesn't even get me there. I probably just have to call Riichi. But it's not like I can ignore this. Yo, me dealing into that Hanemon with the 5 of circles that one round when Left Lord didn't even call Riichi or nothing and it was safe for 2 players. I think that's probably the death knell of this game. I mean, we don't know. Right Lord could still deal in as well. Like, we might get bailed out on the backs of the American taxpayer. I think for a long time in my life, this is the true moral of the story. I think I've considered self-loathing to be a superpower. Like, if I, if I'm not happy with anything, myself included, if I never believe anything good, then it'll continue to motivate me to do good stuff, to work hard, etc., etc. And then I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? It's actually motivated. A lot of days where I'm just stuck on the couch watching true crime documentaries on YouTube at 2 times speed because I don't feel like I'm good enough, and I'm just too scared for a fear of failure or something else to actually like put one foot ahead of the other and do something. And I genuinely, like, I could have, I could have cried like big tears in that moment in that bathroom, just hearing like, hey, we're glad that you're doing too. I don't know. This is one of the nicest things that's happened in such a long time. I just wanted to tell you that. I don't know. It felt good. It felt important. Hang on. Riichi, Pinfu. Unlikely. Like, we're waiting for the 3. All the 3s are gone. All my apes gone, dude. I needed that. Okay. Maybe I should cut the 4. How many 2s and 5s are gone? Riichi, Pinfu, all simples, pure double sequence. That's 4 Han. Sumo. This is a hand that could actually get me out of this, but it's not guaranteed, and I have to keep my hand closed. It's not guaranteed that this tile passes at all. That's so messed up. I genuinely was trying to. Left Lord had my number, but I wasn't even like calling. Like this is they. I came into this game confident. That's so sad. Oh my god, that's so sad. I can't have played that badly. I spent 40 minutes losing. God, I love this game. Oh my god, minus 209 for getting what? An S+ grade? Maka spit on me. Maka doesn't even want to do the analysis. I had to click twice. A+? Okay, so I didn't play amazing. Funny joke. Funny joke. Funny joke. Really funny joke. One of the most humorous things I've seen. I played this hand like an S. Gaming. Pawn, 69. Funny, by the way. Okay, fine. A discrepancy of 11 points. Yeah, gaming. Pawn, 97. You wanted me to go for all triplets. That's on me. All triplets was right there. I suppose more points would have been nice. Would we have gotten it? Maybe, but the 6 of bamboo might have only come out because I was cutting the 6 of bamboo. And Left Lord knows that it's safe. Yeah, they're folding with 6 of bamboo, right? Because it's a safe... I mean, I don't know. I don't even know what's going on. Okay, that was really sad. And then what else was really sad? This. Un-effing believable, dude. Unbelievable. I don't think I played this hand great, but like... Still an A. Okay, fine. Please cut the 1 of bamboo. Okay, thank God. 22 to 32? We'll take those. Gaming. 31 to 31. Why highlight one of them instead of the other? Gaming. Pawn. They love it. Charlie XCX. I don't pawn. Or I do pawn. I love it. Gaming. Right Lord calls Riichi. 22 to 25. I don't really understand this tile being what you wanted me to cut. Maybe it's like... this is obscene to me. No. This is a 2-Han hand. 22 to 25 is a 3-point difference. I should have cut the 5 now. Oh my god, this is such wishy-washy nonsense, dude. I should have cut the 5 now so I could keep this as a safer tile for later. Because I don't think you're in Tenpai right now. You're not, dude. Oh my god. But I was like thinking like, oh, maybe I could keep the 5 and use it to get into Tenpai later as well. It sucks that you have to pay attention even when you're folding. This is just horrific. I think they literally got into Tenpai right then and there, right? Because the 7 of characters came from within their hand. Calls coming. No, they got into Tenpai a turn earlier. This is so gross. What a disgusting hand. Afterglow, thank you for the follow even when I'm not streaming on Twitch. This is such a gross situation. I'm so sad. Oh my god, the sadness. The sadness. Ooh, baby, I love your way. Anything else in that game? I mean, this felt good. This felt great. Do they like the Riichi? Yeah, they love. No, they did not like the Riichi. They just wanted me to discard it because we could have upgraded this hand. Tanya red 5 versus Riichi Tanya red 5. Oh my god. Oh my god. And then what was the hand where Right Lord dealt in? It was this one, right? Every single... I'm predicting right now, and we haven't seen it yet, right? Unless I've somehow edited this video. They have 3 red dragons. 2 red dragons. They're in Tenpai. But these are all, like, giga unsafe. Riichi was called. They're just gaming. Because they're in Tenpai. They're in Tenpai. They're still gaming because they're in Tenpai. They're just in Tenpai. They're just in Tenpai. They're just in Tenpai. Khan was incorrect. Okay, at least there's some monicum of sanity here. They're just in Tenpai. They're just in Tenpai. I knew it. I mean, at least we had that read, right? So we were never going to cut the door into that situation, but we were never going to cut the door anyway. That sucks. That 5 of circles, I think, poisoned my whole game. That really stinks. All right. I'm going to put it in the LibreOffice document. Because that is an important one. This is unfortunately an important moment in my Riichi Mahjong. What was the one that I dealt in? Was it this? Yeah. There was a moment where we should have cut the 5 earlier. What was that moment? This, dude. It was this. I'm putting this in the LibreOffice document. I mean, obviously, I've made these documents in media res, so there's nothing in here that's like a big secret. But if you ever wanted to have the PDF of it, it's on the Patreon. Please focus when you're folding. It sucks that you have to do that even when you're folding. Getting rid of a dangerous tile early and keeping a safer tile for later will matter across the span of hundreds of games. And that, oh man, at least we learned something though. At least we genuinely learned something. All right, folks, get me the frick out of here. That's fine. He's coping. He's seething. That's going to do it for today's video. If you like this song or you like this genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous. Did I ever finish the anecdote? I mean, it's just a balance between, like, accepting some compliments once in a while. Like, why does that... Like, it feels like torture, but, like, just do it. Like, I don't mean to invalidate my own emotions or to swim in fragile masculinity. That's not what I'm trying to say, but it's just like you sung. Stretch a little and, like, try to accept a good thing. Because that might motivate you even more than the bad thing. And strike a balance, at least. Don't just drown in one. That's going to do it for today's video. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord, our VOD channel, and our Patreon, which is the best way to support me. Until next time, please take care of yourself, and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.